data in the tables are not always adequate. Sometimes you have to clean up data. In this video I will show you how I clean up data of the table in my database. I was asked to make a list from my database of all the species that live in the Kerensky Reserve. Now, how I made this list. I told you in the previous video. But while working on the list, I ran into some obstacles. I wanted to do more than just a list of occurrences. I wanted to add description of each species. This description should contain a listing of the places where I caught these species. But the stands table with the description of caught species was not completely filled. Look here. There are two fields, an acronym and biotop. And it is not always possible to clearly determine the place of capture. It's hard to put this into a description, so I add a new field, place. And now let's fill the field place in the stands table. First of all, it turned out that the same acronym means different places. KZR in the beginning means Chernarechia. KZR. But in the end of this list, KZR means village Rustai. Now we start to fill the column. Yes, we do this one. KZR, then Rustai. And let's do it with another stands acronym. Let's check all. And Rustai became Rustai and instead KZR. Now we will start to fill the call place. First we select all stands, then we select in this column we will decipher our acronyms. For example, the acronym RE means garden village near Rykshino station. Therefore, where the acronym RE occurs in the acronym columns, we will write Rykshino in the place column. Then it doesn't work if you just write only necessary condition like this. Acronym like RE. You need a condition that is always true, like this: stand ID not equal null, 0. First we look at what happens with selecting, then we change the values. and then we apply the same select, and we saw that in the place column we became actional. Okay, we will do the same action with another acronyms. And let's check. Okay, now there are some entries. Place is null. We copy the values from the by top column there. Again, first we do select, then update, and then select again, to make sure that all works right. Now there are only two rows where the place is null. Fill these fields with value to assure. And select. Check our table. Perfect. We did it.